Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Jacob Fahrendorff. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded because we've had some crazy things that have been going on lately. We've been making a lot of moves, and I can't be any more proud of, well, where I'm headed right now with everything. But if you're new here on this channel, basically what we talk about is we talk about primarily real estate, but I also do talk about other entrepreneurial aspects that help you make money outside of your 9-to-5 job, right? So before I get into today's video, if you find any value, literally any value from this, I would really appreciate it if you went ahead and click the like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so that way you're notified when new videos are released. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into today's video. You saw the thumbnail, you clicked it, and this is exactly what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about exactly why I joined eXp Realty. If you're not familiar with what eXp Realty is, essentially it's an all cloud brokerage, and it's gone away from the traditional style of what normal real estate brokerages do, right? So typically what you see is, brick and mortar businesses. So, you have building, you have office space. eXp Realty actually got away with all that, right? They got rid of the buildings, the office spaces. So then that way you actually have less overhead. So then essentially you're paying less fees up front. Right? First reason why I got into eXp, we'll dive right into it. We'll get into the money, right? So the commission splits. The commission splits with eXp Realty is actually at an 80-20 split. So what that means is with every single house that you sell, right, whenever you're representing a buyer or a seller, you actually keep 80% of the commission, and eXp actually takes 20% of the commission. Now, when you hit your market cap, so when you hit your cap of what you pay out eXp, that's actually $16,000. All right. So once you once you go ahead and you pay out the $16,000 to eXp, you actually get all that money back in free stock. And from then and there on, for the rest of the year, you actually keep about 100% of your commission. If we take a look at it this way, right? In order to hit your market cap and get that $16,000 of free stock and also keep 100% of your commission, you're going to have to go ahead and sell $2.5 million worth of real estate. Okay. Now, $2.5 million of real estate at, let's just say, so the average in Minnesota here, the Minneapolis market that I'm in, the average house actually sells for about $342,500. So if you do 2.5 million divided by 342,500, that number is 7. So you have to sell roughly 7 properties at the average market rate for a house in the area in order to hit your cap, which is actually less than 1 house a month. The second reason why I joined eXp is actually because of the revenue share. So not only are you earning commissions in the company, but you're actually getting revenue share off of individuals that you bring on board, and you're also getting revenue shares off of the company. So whenever you bring an agent on board, you actually collect a certain percentage of the gross profit that they make in. However, it's not taking anything more out of the agent's pocket, because with the 80-20 split, the 20% that eXp takes is actually part of what you get. So it's actually not coming anything out of the agent's pocket anyway. When an agent that you bring in actually sells their first property, you actually get $400 of free stock on top of the gross profit that you're going to take anyway. So that really incentivizes you helping out your team members, helping out the team. You all become one big family, because when one agent is profiting, it's going to allow you to profit, right? So the more that you help your team, the more that you develop your team, you're going to essentially help each other out, which really brings that huge team building aspect, because everybody's going to get paid off of everyone's efforts. That's pretty much the market share when it comes to the actual individual agents that you bring on board. Now, the other thing that you do get with eXp Realty is you actually do get to get involved in their agent equity program when you hit your market cap. So when you hit the market cap, you have the option for eXp to actually take 5% of the money out of your paycheck. And what they're going to go ahead and do is actually take that 5% and get you some stock in their company, also at a 10% discount. Now, hopefully it doesn't get to this point, but also if you do pass away, right? If you do pass away when you're involved with eXp, what happens is all the cash flow that you're bringing in off the team that you built, the stock that you built, your portfolio, your family actually go ahead and inherits it. So that way you're not going to be stuck with, well, your family's not going to be stuck with anything in the event that you do pass away. So that way, comfortably, that your family's still covered in that unfortunate accident. So another big incentive being with eXp is actually the low overhead that you get. So with eXp, they actually did away, like what I described earlier, with all the buildings, right? They got rid of all the office space. They got rid of all the the traditional things that a broker does. So really, in order to get into eXp, you actually only have to pay $149 startup fee to get in. And then from then on out, it's actually $85 a month for the technology and the resource that they give you. That's it, $85 a month. It's pretty crazy. Now, when it comes to the transactions, it actually costs you only $25 per transaction for the broker review, and it costs you $40 for the transaction fee, which actually caps out at about $500. So the third reason why I joined eXp is because of the technology and training. Now, with the technology that you get being in an all-cloud brokerage is you get an amazing CRM, right? The CRM that we use over there is called KV Core. If you haven't heard about it, it's one of the most cutting-edge CRMs out there that you can use today. With it, you can do things like send out property alerts that's directly linked to the MLS. You can send out text messages. You can get leads, and you can streamline the entire process with every single lead from A to Z. eXp actually also offers 50 hours. Yes, that's right. 50 hours of online training per week, right? They actually bring in, really good guest speakers like, people like Ricky Caruth, Grant Cardone, things like that. Real heavy hitters in the industry also do come to these meetings. So with eXp, it comes eXp World. And with that is actually an all virtual world. You actually create your own avatar. You can go from place to place. You can actually, essentially, there is always, like every time that I've gone in there, there's multiple people in there, multiple people in this online world known as eXp University. So whenever you go into the online world, you can post a question. Say if you have a question, you can go ahead, you can post a question, and from then on, you'll get a bunch of answers, right? You'll literally get a bunch of answers. And it's literally like you have your own team that's working around the clock for you, essentially all the time. It's pretty crazy. And there's actually brokers that you can go ahead, you can talk to in eXp University. And when it comes to classes, the class schedule is actually all in there. So then that way you don't have any questions on where's the class going to be at, and also what time is it going to be held. Me personally, I've actually been with eXp for about 4 months. This is typically what I do know about eXp. There's all sorts of other things that I can get into. I mean, you got branding, you got marketing, you got materials. And also another thing too is when you are with them, if you are a brand new agent and you haven't done your first 3 transactions, they actually assign you a mentor in the area for your first 3 transactions. So that way, you can go on your own after. They just want to make sure that you're all trained, you're up to date, and you're not essentially thrown to the dogs and thrown to the wind, which is absolutely great. Anyways, that's really what I do got to say about eXp. I mean, it's a great opportunity, a great brokerage. It in my opinion, it far outweighs all the other brokerages that are out there. So yeah, if you're interested in becoming a member of eXp, you can actually go ahead, click the link below to go ahead and schedule a call with me to see what the whole process is and what other questions that you have in joining the team. Also, if you do want free stock and free crypto, there are actually links in the description below. Go ahead, click the link so you can get your free stock, get your free crypto, things like that. Also, if you're moving to the Minneapolis area, or you're buying in the Minneapolis area, you're an investor, you're looking to invest in the Minneapolis area, or let's just say, for example, if you're looking to buy or sell generally anywhere in the US, I do have resources all over around the United States. Go ahead, click the link below. You can also get a hold of me, and I'll be more than happy to help you wherever you are in the process, whether you're buying a house, whether you're selling a house, you're an investor looking to invest into a home, you're looking to move across country, whatever it is, I'm here to make the process super streamlined, super easy. Again, if you found any value in this video, I'd really appreciate if you went ahead, click the like button and click the subscribe button. And this is Jacob Fahrendorff signing out, saying we'll talk to you later.